it's Saturday morning, yard sailing day, but first we're going to get a bite for breakfast, our little treat day of the week, because we've been very, 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 very good. We haven't been really documenting it, because we want to make it like just part of regular everyday life, and if we slip up, you know, and have like an ice cream or something, we don't want everybody to yell at us in the comments. But Ben lost 3 pounds, was it? And I lost about 2 pounds this week. Slowing down a little bit, but I feel great. I've been running every single morning for about a half hour to an hour every single morning.
That's 7 pounds total for you.
Yeah, 7 pounds total in about, what, 2-3 weeks? I don't know how long. I think
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks was, I started keeping track last week, but I have been running I'm on my 3rd week of running. I just finished my 3rd week of going to the track and using my running app. And I go bright and early. I like hop out of bed at like 5 a.m. and go down to the track. It's pretty much the only time I can go.
Yeah, it's the only time he can get it in.
But it keeps me going the rest of the day. I haven't been like hitting that wall like around 1 or 2, like.
And trust me, he used to.
I used
like
to all the
day.
time. Like, I need a nap. So anyway, we're gonna hit some yard sales. There's supposed to be a big one at the middle school today, so we're gonna check that out. Next week in Cumberland is the twice-a-year ultimate yard sale. That's where we found that giant box of Littlest Pet Shops like a year or so ago, or was it 2 years ago now? I don't remember. But we won't be able to make it this year because that's the same exact day as Teagan's birthday party. His 2nd birthday party.
Yeah. Paw Patrol.
Birthday party. So obviously we can't go spend half the day at that and be back by noon for his birthday party and get all set up for that. So, but we'll probably go to the fall one if it's doesn't correspond with anything else that we're doing. Yeah. Fingers crossed. I mean, we have something else going on in September that is still under wraps right now. Wink.
Winkety wink.
Vacation?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We don't know.
So we finished breakfast a little early and even stopping at the post office a little early before the yard sales are beginning. So we stopped off at this Dollar General, kind of off the beaten trail. We've never actually been in here before.
No.
And we're going in search of generic police officer doll. I mean, if we don't find one, we're gonna make do with our ridiculous looking hand puppet. But hopefully we'll find one in here, we'll see. No policemen, but Teagan's found plenty of balls.
Oh, yeah. You really like that football, huh? Of course you do.
I haven't seen this wave in stores in a long time. That's the one with the breezies in it.
Empty them all out.
Well, I think we're all done here, guys. I mean, we can poke around a little bit more, but...
I think we should get away from the balls. Okay, bud. Oh.
Had you ever seen this big Penny Ling before? It's like a big hollow figure of Penny Ling. And they're like deco bits.
I don't know if she was there when we remember that big cupcake kitty cat one that we decorated.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if maybe she was in that same series.
Maybe. Look at this thing of beauty. It's a whoopie pie chocolate glazed donut. The donut of the month at Dunkin' Donuts. There are only 2 left. So it was meant to be. I know we're gonna get some flack, like you were just bragging about you losing some weight and now you're having a donut? Well, this is all I'm getting for the week, so I'm gonna savor this donut.
We're at the first yard sale of the day. It is a community yard sale at the local middle school. So
it doesn't look terribly big.
No.
But we'll see if there's any good stuff.
Yeah.
So we had fun at our first yard sale. It was like in the sports field, so Teagan got to run around. It got hot really quick though. Of course, that's also all in the sun.
Yeah.
We found a pile of DVDs, Charmed seasons. Not necessarily because we're Charmed fans, But we're thinking we can kind of resell them, make a little on the side. make our yard sailing adventures worth it.
and they're open, and so I could watch them while we wait for them to sell.
Yeah, exactly. Were you ever a Charmed fan? Have you ever seen it? I know it's on TNT like constantly, or at least it was back in the day.
Yeah, I've seen all of it. I used to watch it in the morning. They'd have like 3 episodes playing in a row in the morning. Yeah, I'd watch it. But it's been a while, so I could have a little refresher.
Yeah, you need to test out the discs, make sure they all still work.
Exactly.
There were a few other movies there, but somebody swooped in. I snoozed and I lose. There were some Disney movies I was gonna snatch up, but I dilly-dallied too long. There was a cool little Beanie Baby, Disney store Beanie Baby, of one of the penguin waiters from Mary Poppins. I'd never seen it before, but it was really grubby. So, had to let that one get away.
I don't know where we're going yet. I just was driving. I saw some neon signs, but I haven't seen any since, so I may be turning around.
If you watch American Pickers, this is called freestyling. we're toy pickers.
We are toy pickers.
I've said that for a long time. We're toy pickers.
Yeah.
Ryan goes to yard sales and like tries to find like car parts and outdoorsy stuff. And we try to stick to yard sales where there's a lot of like colorful stuff in the yard.
Yep. If it's bright and colorful, we'll stop in.
The American Pickers look for rusty gold, we look for plastic gold. I'd be horrible at antiquing. Like I could probably walk by like aisles and aisles of like old silverware and glassware that's probably worth a fortune. But I can pick out like the one Disney thing. Like, oh look, there it is. I have a very, very keen eye for toys and oddball stuff.
He used to find Pez dispensers like everywhere. You could be walking around a flea market and
it's like, oh,
it would
there's
be
one.
buried, like the bottom of it would be buried underneath something else, but he would find that Pez dispenser.
or Disney stuff. You're very good at sniffing out the Disney stuff too.
Yep.
She's developed the eye, and just like ever since we started the YouTube pony thing, we see ponies everywhere now. Like if we see something that resembles a pony, we like stop dead in our tracks and have to check it out. Okay, yard sale update from the road. We stopped at another one real quick. Ben and Teagan stayed in the car, and I ran out for a second because I saw some brightly colored playset pieces. So I ran over real quick, and it just turned out to be Barbie stuff and Play-Doh stuff. I was hoping it was LPS stuff, but no luck there. And we've been just driving around, and it's been pretty barren.
You tell them what you saw at that yard sale. That was kind of weird.
Oh yeah, I saw. It was an action figure of He-Man and an action figure of Sylvester Stallone as Rambo. They were wearing. I'm not making this up. They were both wearing like custom-made action figure size overalls, like farmer jean type overalls, and He-Man was holding a little banjo. Like they were both like hillbillies. And they both had like rods like in the middle of their back sticking out, so I think they might have been part of like some sort of school diorama at some point. I was just curious what the story behind them was. I was that close. There were so many people around, I was like, I figure it wasn't worth it. But I was that close to just buying them to bring them into our Equestria Girl video. Like Fly Sentry's hillbilly cousins or something. Now I'm regretting I didn't offer up the $1 for those guys.
I don't know what number we're on for yard sales at the moment, but this one, John has to walk all the way up the driveway. I think I'm catching him just in time. There he goes. He's walking in. We haven't had much luck in any of the yard sales today. We just stopped at one and John went and looked because Teagan is sleeping and there wasn't anything. So he's gonna check this one out. So John didn't find anything at the one with the long driveway that we could see him through the woods. He didn't find anything there. And he was kind of bummed because I guess that driveway was really, really long. And he's like, please be something up here to make this walk worthwhile. There wasn't. So we have gone to Auburn now, and we have found a garage yard sale thing at a church. So John is out there checking us out because Teagan is still sleeping. This is the one thing I don't like about this camera. It takes forever to zoom. So there's John walking around over there. We'll see if he finds anything. Usually at church yard sales, we don't find much, but you never know. You never know. At another one. John didn't find anything at that church, but John is at this one right now. And we have been to this one before. It's like one of those professional yard sale places, you know, that they're open like every weekend and their garages are all set up perfectly and everything. But anyway, we found some like Cabbage Patch stuff, like vintage Cabbage Patch stuff last time we were here. I think it was last year or the year before. I don't remember exactly when it was. Now we'll know because we're vlogging it. But anyway, we found some good stuff there the last time we were here. So maybe she's freshened up some stuff. I don't know. We'll see if he finds anything. It's all blurry. It won't focus. But it looks like John found some stuff. Maybe it's not blurry. I don't know. It looks blurry. I don't know if it's fuzzy or not. But it looks like John's paying. So he must have found some stuff. Yay! He did get some stuff. Car coming. Car coming. He got some stuff. I don't know what's in his hand though. Here he comes. Yay! I like it when he buys stuff. What'd you get?
Well, it wasn't a huge haul, but I found some odds and ends here. For 50 cents, I got this little Care Bear. I don't know if we have her or not, or if we have the blue one of the baby Care Bear.
Oh, goodness. I don't think it's her.
I couldn't remember, but I figured for 50 cents, why not? She had tons of doll clothes, tons of Barbie stuff.
Did she have any police officer outfits?
No, when I was checking out, I actually asked the lady who was there, do you have any like police officer uniforms for like a Barbie size doll? And she's like, I don't know, because the lady who has all the doll stuff has gone to a funeral today.
Oh.
So the lady who was collecting the money had no idea what was there.
No.
So I was like, oh. It was like not a big deal, but I did get this Barbie size shirt. I figured maybe Pinkie Pie could go to Disneyland or something. That seems like a very 80s Minnie shirt.
Yeah.
And I got this vintage Walt Disney World button with Minnie
neat.
on it.
I like that.
So my grand total there was $2.75.
Nice.
So not a bad little haul.
That shirt looks a little big for Barbie.
I don't know who's it designed for, but
we'll find something.
I didn't know if it was like designed big, because look how baggy Minnie's 80s shirt is right there.
True. We'll find something that will wear this shirt.
Are you trying to give the bubble mower a tune-up?
Yeah, I thought I would see if I could fix it.
Teagan put dirt where the bubble mix goes, so now it doesn't blow bubbles anymore.
I think I'm gonna have to get the hose, Mr. Man.
I already tried hosing it out. In case you're wondering what all this is, Ben is in the process of setting up for Teagan's birthday party next weekend. So he dug out the umbrella, the canopy, and she bought this new, not a tarp, what is this?
It's the canopy.
Oh, canopy? Okay, so.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go on top of this. She had a test run and it looked pretty okay.
Yeah, it's bigger than the top of this. We have the top of this, but it's so small that I thought that we could use a little extra coverage. So I bought this bigger one that's gonna go over the top. And I've hooked it to the top of the deck over there. And then I hook it to that post. This post over here with our Christmas lights on it.
It won't have the Christmas lights next weekend.
And that post over there. So it's a little bit bigger. It'll give a little bit more shade during the day.
The pool deflated a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, unless anything else exciting happens today, I think this is a good place to end it after our yard sale adventures. We just kind of took it easy this afternoon. Did a few chores around the house. Nothing terribly exciting. It was so hot this afternoon. It was just finally starting to cool down.
Yeah.
Almost 7 o'clock at night. So almost time to get this little man.
You want to play lawn darts? Yeah.
Almost time to get that little guy to bed. So we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Bye. Can you say goodbye? Yeah. Can you say goodbye? Let's go.